Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. My name is Override, and today I have my new microphone. Ooh, very, very happy. I got my new mic. It's finally here. I got myself the Wave 3 with all of the attachments. So I got the pop filter. I got the pop filter, the boom arm, and the cage thing. Hello, hello, hello. Give me a quick second while I'm here. Stream elements. I need to fix up these stream elements now that I have people here because I did it all online by myself. It worked just as well as a perforated condom, so I need to fix that. Stream element dashboard. So I need to fix it because look at that. You can't see the chat correct. So let me just streaming tools, overlays, freaking chungus. Actually, while I'm here, you know what? You guys can watch. You can watch what I'm doing. Why not? Ta-da. Chungus. So I got my stuff here. There's the chat. This chat backing. No. How you know that? How I know what? How I know what? How no chungus what? Oh, I just called my overlay chungus. What is that? Alert bot? Stream chat. There we go. Settings. Size. Has to be big. Also, I made it freaking opacity 100. Yeah, I need major opacity, please. Thank you, sir. Make it red. I need to make the text bigger. And black. That way it could be seen. Let's give it a stroke. Give the text some stroke. A stroke of 1. Yeah, that's better. And I'll make it a gray stroke. No, black stroke. Black stroke. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Shit's coming together. With the color needing change. Yeah, I can make it white, but then it's like a massive white ass thing on the end, and I don't like it. So theme, white chat, custom. Save. How's that? Someone say something in chat. Say like Oogie Boogie or something. I don't know if it'll work for me. Wait, I think I'll give it a shot. Oogie Boogie. Okay, yeah, that's a bit better. That is a bit better. So I'm using stream elements instead of I've transferred everything out of what's it called? The chat thing that I used to use. What is it? What's the name? Streamlabs. But I still have it here. So worst case, I still use the chat. For like a worst case scenario, I can go because the Streamlabs has this little overlay bubble, which makes it very easy to see. But I don't want to use Streamlabs anymore. Company's a big dick. Setting. I mean, that'll work. Booba. You gonna... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Right, fam. That works. It didn't work. Give it a stroke of 0.5 then. Text shadow. No. Yeah. What if I made the text white though? White with a white stroke. Yeah, I tried changing the size of the font on Streamlabs. That looks better. That looks way better. Let's get rid of the stroke though. No stroke on that. Eyebrows on fleek, no stroke on that. Make it size 14. Save. Okay, hello world. Yeah, that's a lot better. That is way better. I like that. That's better. That's much better. Okay, hello world. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. My name's Spank, and today we're going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy because Uwu Desu Chan. I've modded it again. What can I say? I mod the game again. So I am steadily, slowly getting to the point where... Also, how's the mic quality? Is it better than last stream? I like to feel like it's better than last stream. I paid $500 for this microphone. It better be goddamn better than last stream. I can increase the gain of the mic dynamically on the mic. It comes with some really badass software that work actually quite well. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, right. So I've modded the game further. Oh, thank you. I'm slowly turning my character of Harrison Hyrule into the fanfiction version of a 15-year-old Harrison Hyrule. What does that include? Well, it includes his Zora eyes. I found this mod that gives slitted eyes, and his eyes were already red. So, slitted red eyes, straight up Zora eyes, we're set. And I'm putting him, he's wearing a mask because it's accurate to the lore. Technically. But this is what it looks like right now in the fanfic. Just like 4 years younger. So a bit more chibi. I've also found a mod that replaces the model's head with Daniel Radcliffe. It looks like the Wish version of Daniel Radcliffe. Like, if you were to buy Daniel Radcliffe off of Wish, that's what it looks like. So I'm not going to be using it. Like, he has fat... He's got a bad case of fat face. So... yeah. Now, we're going to be learning another Unforgivable at the end of... or in the middle, or actually, you know what? It'll be after this particular mission. It'll be after this mission. We're going to be learning another Unforgivable curse. So that'll be fun. I don't know what's going on with this thing where the spells kind of just go away. Like, what's that? What is that? Also, like I said when I originally got Crucio, consider what is happening after I got the first Unforgivable, which was Crucio. Consider every action I take to be a reflection of how my character Harrison Hyrule in the fanfic reflects his morals and principles. And also his spellcraft. Like, most of what I'm showing now is spoiler canon for when he's 15. At least just the morals and principles, of course. Oh, shit! Okay. Son of a bitch. Aha! Wingardium Leviosa. Also, I worked out, yeah, the Felix Felicis, even though I've modded it into the game, it does nothing. Purely cosmetic. Totally happy with that, but yeah, purely cosmetic. I don't have anything equipped. Okay. So no 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 no. Also, just before I started the stream, I was doing some research for the fanfic. And while I have read Cursed Child, I'm not a big fan of it, I'll say. I'm not a huge fan of Cursed Child. But here's some truths that I divined from Cursed Child. Truth number 1. Hermione Granger is the master of the Elder Wand. Yep, exactly. A shadow to mirror the Twilight Hero's light. Hello, Spider. Oh, bitch is dead. Cool. Oh, no, it's not. Oi, hello. Excuse me, sir. Also, you know how hard it is to mix. Yeah, so at the end of Cursed Child, at the beginning of Cursed Child, Harry is the master of the Elder Wand. In the third act, he is disarmed by Delphine Lestrange, who is Voldemort's daughter. And Delphine Lestrange is disarmed by Hermione Granger, which therefore makes Hermione Granger the master of the Elder Wand. I know there are quite a few of theories going around that say, well, you know, it was in the past and blah 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 this, blah 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 that. Yet no, Hermione, based on the work of J.K. Turf, Hermione is the master of the Elder Wand because of how she explained how it works. So, because the Elder Wand counts disarmament as defeat, as witnessed by Draco and by Harry after him, Delphine disarmed Harry, who was then disarmed by Hermione. Therefore, Hermione is the master of the Elder Wand. Second truth here. The Horcrux was subconsciously known to Harry before Chamber of Secrets. There is a quote, and I shall read that quote that I discovered. There is a quote in Chamber of Secrets as Harry has the book. Tom Riddle's diary. It says, and while Harry was sure he had never heard the name T.M. Riddle before, it still seemed to mean something to him, almost as though Riddle was a friend he'd had when he was very small and had half forgotten. But this was absurd. He'd never had friends before Hogwarts. Dudley made sure of that. So, the Horcrux and Harry had history. And third truth that I've discovered. Harry has Parseltongue ancestry. What I mean to say is, even though Dumbledore wrote the Horcrux off as the reason why Harry can speak Sneaky Snack, he was able to speak Parseltongue. Why can't I? He was able to speak Parseltongue in Cursed Child after the Horcrux was destroyed. It probably wasn't a childhood friend, but subconsciously he knew a person named T.M. Riddle, and he felt like he knew the name was as if a friend he had lost long ago. Oh. Yeah, closest he had to a friend was the voice in his head. That was a fight. Yes, because of all the evil. The hell? Okay. Hey. 1, 2. Ah, done and done. Here we are. Just so you know, there's no game audio. There we go. How's that? That better? Should be better. Hello.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And
Experimentation!
why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek
Yoink.
back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Revelio!
What do you have there?
Unless a journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
More of this Hogwarts mystery. That broom has been sweeping the floors for 400 years and it hasn't gotten any kind of... Okay. It hasn't deteriorated from time. Bruh.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Alright, fam.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins...
I do, but...
Not all goblins what?
No,
Oh,
Sebastian,
okay.
I haven't.
Why would I listen to...
Perhaps your uncle was right about you.
Oh, I do know when. Unbelievable.
And then he died. Oh wait, hold on. And then he died. Okay, so now, we'll do that later. We need to go and do in the shadow of the time. Over there. We need to go to Feldcroft. Oh yeah, I mean, there's probably many enchantments on that broom, but it's funny still. And I unfortunately haven't been able to turn off that really weird aberration effect. Apparently you can't turn it off. So there's that. Which means...
You are.
we are. We're going to learn Imperio next.
Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take... As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Let's explore.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we finished.
Perfect.
I didn't.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested
Ominous
to
is like
compare what lies
right
inside
around
to
here
what
somewhere.
I've read about this catacomb.
Give me a second, I'm getting the fire. In the fire and the flame.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you.
Let's go! Luigi! I like Sebastian Sallow.
I'm sure that foul
Lumos.
smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo!
Also, yes, that is Harry Potter's scream of Crucio from Order of the Phoenix.
Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Accio!
The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Accio!
Oh, Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous lock.
Now, I need to check some challenges. Yoink. 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 Wait, is that it? Oh, there's more. Wait, there's more! Right, the top of the class cloak. Complete 6 assignments. Lucky Leprechaun Ensemble. Oi, lad. Kinda have the luck of the Irish. Alright, I got a new bar. I never got that in my first playthrough. This. Locked challenge. Looks like I can't unlock it yet. Oh boy. You know, back in my day, I killed some people and no one turned to die. Oh yeah, things were different back then. I got nothing to show for it. Ah. That song stuck in my head. It's Give a Little by Legrand. Trying to get the hold on. Google will be my friend. The Crimson Mystic Ensemble.
Revelio.
Nice, I got a third ancient magic bar. Yeah, I'm
We've read the world of
badass.
another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
I am badass.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Defender. Confringo.
Yeah, I'm doling out Crucio more than Bellatrix Lestrange. There is a reason for that.
Defender. Wavada. Revelio.
There is a reason why I am
It feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Confringo.
yeah, I'm doling out unforgivables like candy. Why? Because at the moment I'm very limited on dark magic, and Mr. Harrison Hyrule is a dark magic aficionado.
Accio. Revelio.
Gonna get that money! Gonna get that money!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Oh! An altar with a pile of bones! Ooh! That's what I want when I die, an altar with bones on them. Oh boy!
There's something
Can I pick
here
you
by
up?
the altar.
What did you
I
find?
foolishly thought that I could kill the child.
Bombarda.
Righto.
Did you hear that?
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio.
Ah, Leviosa.
Levio sauce. Oh wait, no, this is the... Okay, this is the other one. Accio Bones!
Accio.
Ah, Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio.
Oh, Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm not in Levio sauce.
Accio.
Ah, Leviosa.
There we go. Up, boy.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary
Bonacades?
referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more.
It does mention something else. It says...
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested to know...
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it.
Aha.
But I surmise it's worthy of further study.
Thank you.
Of course.
Brilliant.
Although I imagine learning more about our ancestors was illuminating, however, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area beyond the Great Room, which suffered decay amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I learned discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I could be thrilled if only the removal of objects
There's
was
more to this
allowed.
than even I imagined.
Right, fam?
Before we track it further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here.
Look like it's time.
Unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control.
Y'all ready for some more cannon?
If you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
You ready?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
Exactly.
You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
The Imperious Curse is going to be
Something
very
troubling
important.
ahead. Be on your guard.
It'll be very important to Mr. Harrison later on. Very good.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Right.
Oh, God, I love your soul.
Revelio.
What we got? Bones. So I need to do this, what's that? Tetris and Rune.
Accio.
Tetris. Rune.
That worked. Go it.
Oh, Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
And then this one here, which is Tetris and Alien.
Accio.
Oh, Leviosa.
And
You are
Just so I
head
can
and
get everything.
shoulders above the
Accio.
Nicely done.
so I could get everything. The last room has an
Revelio.
enemy in it. Might as well.
Accio. Bombarder. Defender. Defender.
Straight up murder. Now, I'm going to redo my spell wheel here. I'm going to replace that and that. That and that. That works. And I've got Defindo Maxima and Pestis Incantatem. I'm going to replace that with Pestis.
I see
Revelio.
this Slytherin student was so entranced with this place.
Imperio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo.
It's fine.
Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Confringo.
Yeah.
For a moment, I thought that'd never end. Revelio.
That went well.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio.
Alright. Dark sacrifice required.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches.
Yes.
This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up.
What do you suppose is meant by the...
I have no idea.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Oh, ominous. I forgot about this.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone.
For you.
We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He
Yeah,
knows what he's
100%.
doing.
Totally.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What
Yes.
if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice.
I'm not
Do what
going
you
to
have to
regret
do.
making this choice
Cast
at all.
Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Hmm. Now, isn't this an intimidating sight?
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting
Oh, wait, hold
Imperial
on.
on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying.
Confringo! I've taken full responsibility. You have my word. I need to find a safe way.
Lumo!
Accio!
Oh, Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio!
Oh, Wingardium Leviosa.
So, I'm just gonna get this
Complete.
loot.
Accio!
I'm gonna get this loot here. Because I really want to get my my outfit. Which means I've got to open up every chest I can possibly open.
Revelio! Accio!
Which mannequin? Open sesame. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Sallow. Your choice has been made. Your die has been cast. What happens now is a hell of your own choosing. And we're out. With 2 unforgivables under the belt.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Yeah. Now, I did practice on texturing when I was in uni.
Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous,
So,
but it only upset her.
I'm gonna do practice. When I learn how to mod, I'm gonna modify
No, this isn't good.
What is it?
the Crimson Mystics outfit and see if I can get it close to how I want Harrison Hyrule to appear.
Trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Heavy use of the Dark Arts here. Let's go, gamers.
Uncle, to the right. Got him. They're closing in.
She's pretty skilled.
You'll not win here.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved her life.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From
I'm
my
sure he can.
sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
I'll talk to him.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did, was it?
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's...
This family does not resort to using dark magic. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If
Really?
I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Where? In there? Okay. Fence of the classroom. Okay. A lot of students around. Ah, yes. Of course. Oh, hold on. I'm in Hogwarts. I have to wear my school uniform. Yeah, that one. Much better. Way better. Damn, boy. Oh, yeah. I'll wear my school uniform because I'm in school. That's what? Huh. Where is it? Wear the house uniform.
What's this I hear about rule breaking? You're at school to learn, not to frolic around like a muggle. Learn to behave yourself, or it will be worse than howlers for you.
Hello, yes, I'm normal student. Hello. I'm a normal student who has not committed any grave crimes in the world. Hold on a second. Let me just double check something here. Ah, okay. I didn't add it. There's a mod I did not add. That would have been hilarious. I'm gonna download it now. Um... I think it's just a matter of dropping it, right? Oh, okay.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing... If he thinks banishing me...
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key.
Yes.
I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What crest?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you.
Hey.
I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Now let's fast forward through time, because I'm level 28, and it says you need to be 28 in order to complete this quest, so... let's go exploring through Hogwarts. And I'm curious to see whether the game will load up this mod that I just installed, or whether I'll have to reboot it. Give me a quick second, guys.
Revelio.
Aloha, Mora.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry, my mum called me. My beautiful, wonderful mother.
Revelio.
Whose room is this? Sahar.
Aloha Mora.
I don't know who that is. Probably astronomy teacher. Probably. Fast forward a bit more.
Of course it is. She's right. Thank you.
Well, it's their own fault for saving it. And then letting it
Okay,
grow.
I'm gonna restart the game. Do 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 do. Okay. We back? Hello? Are we back? Um, it appears the game may have crashed. Okay, so the game crashed on boot. Rebooting it now. I think it's back. Yeah, it's back. Yay. Okay, so we're back. So the game crashed on boot, probably trying to load up the new mods. Should be an issue though. All right, let's see.
Why not? I think it's nice to be able to look back on old diaries and see what you were doing in
All right,
the
we're back.
past. I keep a diary.
So we're gonna go around and look for this new content that I've added. It'll probably be in the grand staircase. %, it'll be in the staircase. I'm just trying to remember. I'm actively trying to remember how to get where. Oh, this isn't it. Wait, yes it is. That's the quad.
Confringo. Accio.
The Great Hall. Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way.
I do look forward to going.
Hold on a sec. The mod itself has a has location data on it, so oh! What's that marked? Man behind the moons, oh.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
A week? I don't feel well.
Oh, stop fretting. We'll have you with Nurse Blaney in no time.
I've just realised.
What? What is it?
I have an essay I need to finish for bins. 2 inches.
Merlins, I haven't done mine either.
What? Don't leave me here.
Did you memorize the dates of magical discoveries and Goblin Rebellion?
Accio.
Yeah, no.
Where are you going? You can't leave me here.
Oh no.
It'll be fine. I'll check on you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Ah!
Billywig sting. You'll be a week like that.
I'm gonna come back in a week and he's gonna be there, right?
Confringo. Repulsor.
God, I hope so. Right, up there's Ravenclaw, down here is Slytherin. I know where I need to go. Kinda. Hold on. Need to go here.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of my homework.
I found him! Oh no. In an alternate universe, something weird happened to Daniel Radcliffe.
Revelio.
After Hogwarts, Harry found out that his fame couldn't take him everywhere. So he got a job at the Pink Pony. Ah. He got into snake oil in that episode. Oh, hey, Peeves.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Accio.
You wanna play with fire?
Revelio.
Ooh, such fun.
All right. So this here is a painting of a Gorgon. It's a painting of Medusa. You look at it. You get frozen.
Venite.
Oh. Like drinking sugar. So good. Oh. Sus wall. That wall kind of sus though. Alright, I need to speak with Armpit. Alicia Vikander as Catherine Janeway. Maybe. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Ah, yes.
You can't imagine how
Gaming.
inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Afraid of a
Accio. Hello there.
Ah, gazing into the sun. I see.
Hello, Armit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do.
It is. He's waiting.
I'm gonna skip most of this because it goes nowhere really.
Revelio. Thank you.
Find a stargazing instrument of its kind, perfect for viewing the moon and stars and anything else one might find in the night sky. That's not the right button. Hello.
What is it? You're right, the world's not safe at the moment.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take... And I've...
Alright, time to get into the proper outfit. When I'm outside of Hogwarts, I wear the proper uniform.
Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Thank you. Nice to see a proper blue powder system. Ah, the train. What's up, mate?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us.
Alright, we're back. Yeah, it crashed again. Game crashed and OBS crashed. It seems whenever the game crashes, OBS does. Which is quite weird, actually. So I'm not sure why. I don't know. I mean, I'd understand if the game crashed. Crashing the graphics driver, probably. But I'm not getting any kind of other graphic issues. Like, when the game crashes, it just stops. Everything else works fine. I don't know, it's quite odd. Oh, we're back here.
Rebellion.
What's up?
Lord...
It must wear the appropriate outfit when meeting foreign dignitaries. I wish I could mount Broom here. And just zoop out of the... Unfortunately, I can't, though. And instead, I've got to Dumbledore my way to victory. Which would be this one here, I believe he dies over. Huh, it could be it. And I'm guessing the fix is just to reinstall the graphics driver.
A friend. You said this would repair the chasm between the two.
I'm afraid we do not have the luck. Damn
Right.
Bragbor and his...
Yeah, so we all know that
Greetings,
Branrock
Lodgok.
is getting
It is
all of his information from Bragbor, who created the original things. Bragbor is also the descendant of Lodgok
I shall
and
see you
Branrock,
soon.
who are, surprise, surprise, relatives. So, what you see here, you do not repeat to another. If you do, I shall use what you see here upon you. Do we understand each other? Wrong button. Then install the latest driver for your card. Alright. Give me a quick sec. I'm going to write this down. Advanced startup, safe mode. Alright. And I can get it from Guru 3D, yeah? That's where I get it from? So I'm looking it up now. Okay, so uninstall my graphics driver in safe mode using DDU, and then boot up as normal, reinstall the graphics driver, reboot PC. Cool.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
All right. See, at the moment, the only I am actually getting blue screens, but they're related to watchdog violation. And I did a check, and watchdog violation is coming from NVIDIA Broadcast, which is what I use to clean up my audio. Without NVIDIA Broadcast, actually, here we go.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
I can actually showcase.
Only way forward.
So, I use NVIDIA Broadcast to clean up all my audio, especially the white noise. if I were to get rid of video broadcast, this is what I sound like. Hello. This is what I sound like without video broadcast. But, while it might sound fine, squeaky chair. This chair is, I've had it since 2002, right? So it's freaking old and squeaky, and you can hear my mouse and all that kind of stuff. So maybe if I wanted to do an ASMR stream, wanted to do one of those kind of ASMR streams, yeah, okay, sure, but yeah, no. So it's causing watchdog violations, but... And because it ties in to the graphics card, it uses the graphics card to compute the AI stuff. Can't really do much.
I've read about mines like this, but something else altogether.
I'm not doing an ASMR stream. Okay, ASMR stream at 1,000 subscribers.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Hi!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Yeah, no, all
Just
good.
through his safety. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
I was like, what? Where did you go? Now what's up here? Big ass door.
Don't bother.
Wrong spell.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Okie doke. But I love the way Daniel Radcliffe screamed Crucio. Like, it sounds so desperate and intimidating and like, you're gonna die now kind of deal. It was just so well done.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Basically, they're taking a page out of Uncle Vernon's book. A second. Let me get my charger. That's much better. Get in there. Beautiful. Which with the problem? Yeah, it says it's a watchdog violation. So, from what I did when I did my Googles. The specific watchdog violation of what's happening here is
and I think they're building something
in video broadcast is pinging an old driver from Windows 10, but because I'm running Windows 11, the driver doesn't exist. So the computer's going like, holy shit, it's basically, it could be virusing itself, what's going on? And it's causing problems. I targeted the other one, but okay.
Don't bother. Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more...
My gear is full. Let's see. Anything? No. None of these are better, so.
than I had expected.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Alright. It's sitting pretty, let's go. Anyway, right, what was I saying ages ago? I'm trying to combine spellcraft with weapon marshals. It's difficult, but I'm getting the hang of it, I think. It's like... Harrison is meant to be Prince. And I'm not going to give him a weapon without getting him to use it. I don't believe in stupid underused things that a lot of MMOs do. Where they like introduce a thing or a character or a mechanic and they just don't do anything with it. Like, massive waste of writing. So, I'm trying to come up with a good way. But that was a waste of use.
One less human to worry about. Imperial, explain the stench.
Who created the Unforgiven? I'm really jolly now.
Don't have time for this.
Down.
Lombardo.
I will make it.
Defendo. Imperial. Confringo.
Right here.
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Yeah, I've killed the rest. Using the power of Grayskull and anime.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna give him unused weapons. Yeah, like early on in the fanfic, I gave him a Zora dagger, that was crafted by Zoras for him as a gift. While I haven't written it because I don't like rewriting already descripted writing, so like I'm not gonna mention what he's wearing every time his dress shows up. Like, whatever he's wearing, I'm not going to mention every time because it's the same thing. So I would say something like he put on his usual affairs. You know, something like that. So while I haven't written it per se, he has had the Zora dagger on him whenever he's been in
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of
He's
here
been
and
using
tell
the.
Lockhart what
He's
we
been
found.
having it on him ever since he basically got it. So while I haven't mentioned it, it's mainly due to me not wanting
Must be
to
a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
repetitively write the same thing over and over again. But in the most recent chapter, I've had him use the dagger.
This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're
In
up
a
to, we
way,
can
by
get
the
out
way,
of here.
use the dagger in a way that will reflect and show how he will grow up to be in a fighting instance. Now, while I'm showcasing here Harry
We're
being
almost
very
out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
headfast run into battle, that's not how he's going to start off as. Definitely not going to start off as a person that just goes headlong into battle going, Yahar, fiddle-dee-dee, I am the god of magic and everyone bows down to me. No, not at all. But it will eventually get there. He will eventually become like that. It's not straight away. And I'm not going to do something like that and have him straight away become Jesus Magic Man.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've...
Thank you, Amit. I can...
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me. Without further ado, adieu.
You're welcome. But if you mention anything about the Unforgivables, I will utilize them. Oh, yeah. So the way I'm writing Hylians, and I've mentioned this before, Hylians are naturally arrogant and egotistic and narcissistic. So due to the fact that they were quite literally created to be the perfect race by the goddess, they are aware of it and they kind of flaunt it, but every other race that exists is also aware of it and the fact that that is the truth. So they're not like going, oh, Hylians are so goddamn arrogant, blah, 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 blah. They're like, oh, yeah, another Hylian. How you doing, mate? You know, that kind of deal. So with that, now, I need to check my chapters. Where am I? So, okay. So, due to the fact that Harry was raised by Hylians, he was given a Hylian upbringing.
They're building enormous drills.
As he gets older,
I fear you are
he's going to
correct.
have to have
Other than Rookwood
the expectation.
Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
Yeah, we already know that.
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted
go.
when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget.
Oh, like a human would react
Without
to
a moment's
arrogance.
hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife.
Oh yeah.
Told me of her
Harry's
research,
gonna have
and I know
allies.
The container.
I've already revealed one of them, the Malfoy
reverence
family.
with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill.
So they're gonna be allies to Harry. Draco himself,
I'd
quite
never
a
been
good friend.
treated with such respect by a witch or
So
wizard.
they're gonna be used to
So,
the
to my
Hylian
surprise,
arrogance
I let
that
her
Harry
study the
shows due to
container
his
if she would
uprising.
allow me to search the
Uprising
castle on my own.
is how he
We
was
parted
raised.
ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned.
A couple of his friends in the
More of
future.
Ranrock's recruits
Nicholas
arrived,
Flamel,
and we
yeah.
began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery,
Nicholas Flamel
but furious when I told him
lives
about
in
Miriam.
Hyrule Castle, so he's used to it also.
Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Alright, fam. Yeah, so he's going to have the arrogance and ego of a Hylian. And it's going to be fine. The humans of the time, when you get to the Harry Potter era again, not going to be very happy with it because, you know, how do humans react to arrogance? Not very well.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald
But-
confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
It's not going to matter in the long run. Whatever they believe, it's definitely just not going to matter in the long run. Alright, we're going to finish this last trial and then see if I can unlock a few more of those, we'll just check. Okay. We're going to finish the last trial, and then I'm going to check to see if I can unlock some of those, some more of Sebastian Sallow's questline. I want to get the last Unforgivable. That was the wrong button. Yes, a few people have, you know, be used to it, but yeah, it'll be fine mainly. Also, why does this have the symbol of the nightingales? See that symbol in the book? That circle symbol, that's the nightingale symbol from Skyrim. Right, Neve Fitzgerald.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with this.
Alright, so we're going to skip this because we know it.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know,
We have to go to her portrait. There we go. But Professor Fig is the professor of magical of magic theory. He's the magical equivalent of an English teacher.
Professor Fig. Wait.
It does? One never knows when such a thing may come.
The best mission in this game.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch and the...
I see.
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet Aaliyah.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you, Professor. I suppose we'll...
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor...
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
This is the greatest mission in this game.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places
No,
to be.
it would not.
Of course, sir. Only... You'd asked me about a particular
Polyjuice would not
potion,
work
and
for Harrison. If he
Well,
takes it,
I-
it wouldn't work at all.
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about...
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need.
A student.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Indeed.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Professor Black.
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts.
I'm looking for my house.
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling...
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears on your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Primus!
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses, was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a,
Yes, of course.
fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Oh, of course,
Are you
yes,
feeling all
mustache
right,
paste.
Sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is wrong.
Professor, a word? I should like to speak with you, Professor. Professor Black, again, it is not too late
It
to
kind of is.
reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch.
It's like the middle of winter.
We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Ooh.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Satan.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
The prestige of being called a Hogwarts headmaster. So it goes from Black to Dippet to Dumbledore.
It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. O-W...
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Oh, of course.
Speak.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Entrance hall.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Ah, yes, Slytherin House is finally going to be winning.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean...
Oh, come on. Sometimes things just break and it gets annoying. How are my transitions working? Oh, it's crashed much more than twice. It's crashed at least 3 or 4 times. I think it's the mods. I think it's that Harry Potter funny haha mod. I think they're a little bit too heavy for the game, so I'll uninstall them, I think. Yeah. Probably not. And definitely that apparition mod as well. You torture on the the Crucio GPU mod. All right, so it's going to be before Professor Black, and then I'll just rush through everything again. Yeah. Like, I've got a 3080 Ti. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Okay. I've got a 3080 Ti.
I mean, out of my way, children.
And it's running the game pretty good, but with that apparition mod, it just drops to 20 frames. I'm currently getting 106 for perspective.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello.
Let's skip through this.
Ah.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig?
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Hello. Scrope?
Oh, greetings,
Scrope!
Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a...
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Bonjour, Père.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is
Bonjour,
most
Père.
pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree...
Slytherin banners.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
And we're back to
It was right.
Harrison
Can't
himself.
believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Hell yeah. I need to get to the tippity-top tower. No, not that one. Of the... this one, right? No, this one. No, it's this one. The trophy room. The trophy room. The trophy room. Now I must speak the password to the gargoyle, and it shall allow me within my rooms. Pay no attention, students. I am here on official business. I do love this part of the castle. It's a very, very elegant. Let's see what we've got here. What is that?
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
They're definitely going with the movie version of the gargoyle.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Oh, they do.
Revelio.
Sorting hat. Enchanted hat that was created by the four founders as a means of which students could be placed in one of the four houses. Skilled at legitimacy, the sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine. So it's legitimacy. It's a hat enchanted with legitimacy. That means a natural occlumens or someone with occlumency can counter the sorting hat. The fanfic authors got it right then. A strong occlumens can block the sorting hat. Like, that was always a, it was like a fanfic trope, but the fact that, no, it's legitimate, I like that.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's...
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber.
I suspect that...
Your suspicion...
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Receipt, hair tonic, mustache wax, fundament pomade, comb, pearl handled, back scratcher, gold handled, doxicide. Drink his tea. Ooh, the tea is scalding. This is a pensieve. It was found on the grounds of Hogwarts and is considered to be the oldest pensieve in the world.
That must be the pedestal.
Hey, so we get put into Epic Mickey World. Where we get to wield all three Deathly Hallows. I know! The fanfic authors had it right!
Gerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Right.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Yeah, she's teaching me the tales of Beetle
You
the
must
Bard.
move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I mean, hey, I'm happy they confirmed it. This game is canon, so... The first that you'll need is a cloak. Aye, lad. Death sees all. Hiding beneath a cloak of your own design shan't work.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
You must hide beneath a cloak.
Eve must be here somewhere.
One that can hide you, even from death himself.
I need to time this just right.
Aye, lad, you do. I don't believe my Scottish is too bad, but it could be better. If I were to put on a female voice, I'd sound exactly like... I would sound exactly like what's his name? Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, dearies. I am Infamy's Doubtfire. Welcome to the stream, dearies. Oh, it's going to be quite a good one. As you can see, we're fighting death today. And I, little old Granny Doubtfire, will be the one to guide you through death's domain.
How could this happen?
Aye, I do. It's not the best.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
I definitely need to work on my accents. Scottish and Irish are ones that I can't really do very well. But I'm practicing. Aye. For some reason, this seems to be the default whenever I try to become English.
For now. I need
Of
to
course,
get
I
out
do
of here.
English sometimes.
Where could Neve be?
Now I sound like
Too many.
Lona Lovegood.
I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
I heard was... Yeah, I can do some accents. I'm not good with the extra British ones. So I can do English. And look, I've already got the Elder Wand. This is going to be interesting. I want to see what happens when I actually do get the Elder Wand, because it's meant to be... Oh, hold on a sec.
Nothing this way, but more danger.
There is a spell that I have. I've got some,
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
I've got some extra spells. The Stupefy and Confringo, Obliviate, all those ones. The mod maker said I should turn that mod off when I'm in this particular trial.
Now's my chance.
Death comes for us all. Because I would not stop for death. Death kindly stopped for me. The Potter Cloak of Invisibility.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
And I can use this cloak as a cloak. Like, I could just drape it. Most likely cause crashing. Well, it said not to do it because there are spells that already exist in this game, in this part segment, and using the spells that I have would be far too overpowered. Now, because I'm wearing the Cloak of Invisibility, Death can't see me.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
And straight up bump into you.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
So I can wear the Cloak of Invisibility by just casually draping it over my shoulders. It does, and like with a hood. I don't need to wear it as Harry does.
Thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
The Elder Wand. The Cloak of Invisibility. And the Stone of Resurrection.
I've never felt such power.
I have. Okay, so those 4 spells are the only spells I have access to.
Defender.
That was interesting. The Master of Death. The Deathly Hallows will play a part in my fic, but not in the way one would think. And I don't know why I can't basic cast when I'm fighting these guys. Like, what's the deal?
Revelio. Defender. Descendo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo.
How would Deathly Hallows play a part? Well, Harry's going to be able to obtain them.
Descendo. Defender.
They're gonna. I like keeping things close to canon in certain aspects, so he'll only gain all 3 of them close to the end, but he'll get the cloak as he normally does. The ring will come much earlier, but the wand will be the last one he obtains. I will point out, though, that the Deathly Hallows, while strong, are nothing compared to the Triforce. Like, if the Deathly Hallows were a lighthouse, the Triforce would be the sun.
Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. Defendo. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo.
Wait. What would the Hallows do for a Hylian?
Bombarda.
So if a Hylian were to have the Hallows,
Bombarda.
then
Descendo.
well, they would still work.
Bombarda.
So they would still work for a Hylian. The invisibility cloak. So Hylians are incapable of having their form changed. No matter what, they cannot have their disguising magics and the like will not work against the Hylian. So a invisibility cloak is not disguising magic. It is the illusion. It's illusionary magic that prevents someone from seeing. With the Deathly Hallows, it works just as well. I don't know why it's not letting me. So the invisibility cloak will work as normal. It'll hide a Hylian to absolute perfection, even from the incarnation, the physical incarnation of Death himself, which, by the way, includes Hades when he makes an appearance. So I've not made it a secret that this fic is a three-way crossover with Percy Jackson series. I just haven't gotten there yet, so not much has been mentioned of it except in chapter 4. So when it does make an appearance, even Hades, Thanatos, Persephone, Death, which are basically all death gods in some way or another, will not work. Yeah, I mean, they are the Deathly Hallows. They're meant to be powerful. So that's the cloak. The wand? Depends. So, in the book, the stone itself is kind of ambiguous. So, in the way of, while it can, it provides an illusion, like it creates an illusion or an after image, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't actually resurrect the dead. I'm not changing that. I'm not creating something that can resurrect people willy-nilly. That would be game-breaking. But what it does is it pulls the souls out of Hades. So, to its true owner, and I want to stress this enough, its true owner, it will bring back from Hades a physical, able-to-touch illusion of the actual person that they are calling. So, who created it? So, in the book, Cadmus Perveril created it. The equivalent would be Cadmus Perveril, the true owner, if he were to bring back his wife, a physical incarnation of his wife would appear that he can touch, love, all the shebang, but she will have the draw to kill herself or to walk back to the wherever Hades is. That kind of deal, because she knows subconsciously, instinctually, she shouldn't be there. To everyone else, It would, yeah. To everyone else, you have to also consider the Deathly Hallows were created by death as both a double-edged sword and as a reward. So it's a reward for someone who conquered death. No, not conquered, tricked death, outsmarted death. The wand gave you insane amounts of power, but it made everyone that knew about it jealous so that they would kill you. The stone allows you to pull people back from death, but they are an illusion that you can only just... They're just there, you know? It will make you want to kill yourself to be with them. The cloak is the only one that doesn't have a double... that's not a double-edged sword. The cloak hides you from death. Perfectly. That's it. It can't be summoned. It can't be... Spells will not work on it. Everything. They were designed to get you to die. The owners are meant to die. So...
Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Hello, Death. So, what the stone will do in my fic, it'll replicate that particular goal of what the Hallows were meant to be.
You found me.
The original owner
what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
The true owner of the stone will be able to call forth a physical body from the realm of Hades. Everyone else will just call forth a shadow of the former self. That'll have all the memories, the same personality,
no
all of
shadow
that.
Without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
The only difference is the stone will bring back someone that will try to do its best to convince you to die.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
You have a look at every part that the Resurrection Stone showed up, which was in the story and when Harry called them his family. In the story, Cadmus Peveril calls up his dead wife. That wife lived for a bit with Cadmus, but then basically the heartbreak of not being so near caused Cadmus to kill himself. And look at Harry. Do you really think Harry's mother, who died for him, do you really think Lily Evans, Sirius Black, Sirius, who wanted Harry to stay as safe as possible, Remus Lupin, who wanted Harry to stay as safe as possible, James Potter, who wanted Harry to stay as safe as possible, and Lily Evans, who wanted Harry to stay as safe as possible, would encourage him to walk to his death? I don't think they would do that. So, I think, and it's corroborated by the stone, I think that the stone brings forth a shadow with the same memories and personality as a living person, but with the only difference is they attempt to convince you to kill yourself. Death wanted all three brothers to himself, right? The wand got the eldest brother killed. The stone caused the eldest brother to die. It was only the cloak that made the youngest brother respect death further. That's it.
I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
He inhaled it.
Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept
Exactly.
this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Both Harry and Ignotus Perveril greeted death as old friends. So that's how I'm going to be utilizing the Deathly Hallows in the fanfic. Each one will only truly work for their true owner. Whoever that owner is. So that's for the elder one, that's Grindelwald, and that whole line of inheritance. For the stone, it's the blood relations. So anyone that's blood related to the family. And for the cloak, same deal, blood relations. So everyone down the Potter line. Ah! Oh, their faces! I had an existential crisis.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
San Bakar.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He is
Who says he is the true owner of the stone?
He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to
The bloodline relatives would be the gaunt line for the stone.
Nonetheless,
which would be Voldemort.
the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice
And
but to wait.
by
frustrating as it
technicality, that would also
I
make
heard
it
what you told Professor
Terry Boot.
Bakar.
Yeah,
Isadora
Terry
was
Boot.
inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions as she did.
Monstrous. The repository.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance.
5 names. The keepers and who?
Precisely. That's how he's been once.
If the keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope
yeah, Terry Boot.
I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills.
Isolde Sair, one of the founders of Ilvermorny, is a gaunt by blood.
I had no idea he can't
She
hold his
adopted Wilfred Boot, and then they both went back to England and continued the family line. That family line ended with Terry Boot. So Terry Boot is while he's not a parcel tongue because he what's it called? Because Isildur say he whatever.
I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych.
It is blood relation.
We can search for the final canvas piece.
But he can't use parcel tongue. But he's technically the heir of Slytherin. Only because what's it called? Only because he's blood related to the Gaunt family. So he's blood related to the Peverils though. Terry. Oh yeah. Harry might be blood related to the Peverils, but it's what's it called? it's by dilution. So that stone was owned by Cadmus Perveril, passed along to his probably daughter, and then it went down, 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 down. I am, however, changing how the Hallows were created, by the way. Just pointing that out. In the fic, I cannot have it written the way it currently is. Won't make sense. Considering certain aspects. The Hallows creation story is going to be different, mainly because of the existence of the Peveril brothers currently in the fic. Oh, that is a secret, but I promise you, there is no possible way anyone will be able to guess. Quite literally. I had to go through quite a few convoluted and intriguing details in order to come up with an idea. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I've got to keep some things a secret from you guys. But don't worry, you won't be able to guess it. I mean, you can go right ahead. You can try guessing, but I guarantee you're not going to be able to. I guarantee it. So have a look at my thingy I've got here. Very fun. Oh yeah, it'll be explained in the fic. In fact, it's going to be quite a bit of a heart-wrenching part of the fic. I'm keeping the story of the Tale of Beetle the Bard close enough to its canonical pathway. Close enough that it could be interpreted correctly. But the Hallows will be created in the Hyrule era, but won't be introduced until the post-Hyrule era, pre-Hogwarts. Long before Hogwarts. Really, really long before Hogwarts. Beetle, this is not really a spoiler, but Beetle, the merchant Beetle, from Legend of Zelda, he has kids that survive whatever happens between Hyrule era and Hogwarts era. They are also called Beetle, but instead of being Beetle the merchant, he becomes a bard, and he writes the tales of Beetle the Bard, based both on his ancestors' history, in the case of the Tale of the Three Brothers, but also on the imagination that he has.
Nerve taking them down.
Yeah, it's going to be a very big plot twist, and I have to keep some plot twists from you guys. Freaking can't give you everything. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. I've got to do some washing up. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you love the stream, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more epic gameplay. I'm going to be continuing on with Hogwarts Legacy as normal. Because it's just a fun game, and I've got to work out these mods anyway. So I hope the new mic means I have better audio quality as well. The mic, instead of being about 4 feet away from my face, is now 10 centimeters away from my mouth. Can't wait for the next chapter. Next chapter is written and ready to go. I'm waiting to get chapter... So 11 is written and ready to go. Wait, give me a second. I get my Harrison Hyrule. Where are you? Harrison Hyrule. There we go. So 10 is the most recently updated chapter. 11 has been written and reviewed and is ready to post. 12 is under review, and I'm currently writing 13. Once 12 has been reviewed and baited and done, 11 will be posted. 11 will mark the end of the first arc of the story, which is the Prince of Hyrule arc. The next arc, the Servant arc, will be taking place. I'm not going to make a new story and then post those chapters in a new story on fanfiction.net. It's all going to be in one story. However, I've been told I should upload to AO3 as well. So I will be doing AO3 as well, but I'll only be updating it arc by arc. So once chapter 11 is posted, I will then post chapters 1 to 11 on AO3. Then once the second arc is done, which I have a notebook. Give me a second. I've got a notebook with all of my notes on this story. Remaining plot points before Twilight Princess. Here we are. So, okay, so it'll be 10 chapters. So from chapter 12 to 22 or 21. 22, I think. And there's quite a bit of stuff here. So he's going into he's going into Lorule. He's going to learn the basics of spell creation, which I have a damn good explanation on how spell creation works in this fanfic. You guys are going to love it. He's going to partake in something called the Mark of Mastery. He's going to do some more exams for both his blacksmithing and his magic. He's going to be creating some important spells. There's going to be a mission of him basically, this mission that I have planned here. It's going to be maybe 2 weeks before the beginning of Twilight Princess in universe. It's going to be basically a showcase of a powerful 15-year-old Harrison Hyrule, child of goddess. There's going to be a chapter. There's going to be 2 chapters here. Both of them are... I've got them here labeled down as both of them being Chekhov's gun endings. So I've got a Chekhov gun that I'm going to be writing in a future chapter, but these chapter finished that before it started. It's going to be fantastic. And they're both labeled as long chapters. Also, I've got normal length is 10,000 words. Medium length is 15. Long length is 20. 20,000 words per chapter. And put it into perspective, 20,000 words is basically a novella. Like a novella. And this Chekhov's gun is labeled as 2 long chapters. The mission is going to be a short chapter, so that's 5,000 to 10,000 words. Then spell creation itself is going to be okay, and then I need to add some romance, friendship with Link, added after tour. Okay. Yeah, I got notes. I'll just show you. I'll show you. I'm gonna show you. And I'm not gonna show you what's in the notes, but I'll show you. Just here we are. My folder of notes. Shit, where'd it go? My folder of fanfic. So these chapters have all been posted. This one's ready to go. I'm gonna open it and close it real quick. This chapter is currently being written. And this is the this chapter's currently baited, and this is the chapter I'm currently writing. It's only got 4,000 words. I don't even have a chapter name for it. I've got it called placeholder name. Haven't even written the chapter. I don't have a name for it yet. And then I've got notes for chapter 13 here. Titles that Harry and Zelda are gonna have. That's like an old document from 2022. That's probably defunct now. I'm gonna have to get rid of him. All right, here's a map of Harry's bedroom. Yeah, I am, like I said, I'm a very visual person. So this is an antechamber here. It goes into there. It's basically like a Berlin bedroom. If you guys need like a visual, here you go. I would suggest look up this show, The Adventures of Merlin, from BBC. This is Arthur's bedroom, which is basically, I drew this from memory of this. So like you've got a dining receiving room, a double archway that goes into the bedroom and office with a bath there. There's quite a few really good shots here, like this one here's a pretty good shot. Oh, no, it's guest chambers. Like fireplace, windows. Yeah, this is Arthur's bedroom. But this is what I've based. Both Hyrule Castle is a mixture of Breath of the Wild and Camelot from this show. You got your sandstone wood drapes, 4-post bed. Yeah, it's great. You got Merlin over here opening the things and Arthur throwing shit at him. That's the kind of relationship that Harry and Link have. Sorry, Harry and Nicholas have. Yeah, this is basically the layout. What is that? Oh God, Mertha. Mertha. God damn it. What's this? What is that? Why? What is this? I get people like shipping Merlin and Arthur, but Jesus Christ. What? Oh my God. Oh yeah, here's the mod, by the way. It adds freaking things. Yeah, that's my folder that I've got. This is the notes that I've got here. Some spells that Harry's going to be making. Story notes. All right, yeah. This is because I forget shit very easily. This is a master list of everyone and everything. So you've got the schools of magic, right? General notes for time stamping, events, how long a year, a week, a day, and a month is. Just a whole bunch of people that I've got have to write and shit. Locations and whatnot. Rule 34 of the internet. Yeah. Roles that people have. So the Ragnarok, the Shade, the Sentinels, Guardian, the Priest or Priestess of the Threefold, races and whatnot. Like, I've got so much notes and just stuff just ready to go for this. I actually had to sort out Zora. So while Zora cannot use any magic besides spell crystals, their innate biology causes water currents to form in the direction they swim, causing them to be the strongest swimmers in the world. Gorons. No fire is capable of affecting a Goron except artificial fire created from Hylian spells. However, even such fire only causes superficial wounds and is easily healed. Gerudo. They are the pinnacle of the physical condition, rivaling only the Sheikah themselves. The heat of the sun doesn't affect them, and they don't thirst as much as other humans, but fire tends to burn them quickly. Sheikah, a slave race created by Hylia to protect the royal family. While they have free will, if any blood-related member of Hylia's family gives them a direct order, they will follow it without question. Only hybrids and the leader of the clan are able to resist direct orders. Goblins. Fantastic miners, smiths, and magical practitioners, goblins taught the early Hylians how to use magic. Their innate understanding of the weave of magic has made them the foremost experts on spell creation. So, I've got, like... It's already... Oh, no. Yeah, Professor Garlic keeps getting thirst posted. Yeah, I've got lots and lots of shit here. Like, ages. So, at Chapter 12... at the beginning of Twilight Princess, you know, I've got images for inspiration. Stuff like in here, I've got... I posted these on Twitter before. Because, like, if I ever do the game, I'm going to have the enemy introduced like this. The corrupted puppet, Zelda Hyrule. Bane of the Prince, Majora. Who else can I show? Here we go. The Slytherin Lord, Lord Voldemort. The Son of the Sea, Percy Jackson. The Wind God, Vati. And I've got an alternative one, the Wind God, Vati. I can't show you that one. This one right here is a spoiler. Can't show you this one. I've got some images of Zora, so that way I can work on texturing. What's this? That's Hilda. Hilda Lowrule. I've got Midna here as well. Midna and Zant. So Midna, Zant, Gamble Gork. Another one of Midna. This one's done by Ice Zimmy. They're a fantastic artist. They did these two images, which I use as reference images for Zelda and for Midna. I've got some 3D models here as well. So I've posted these on Twitter before. I've got the Servant Blade and Hyrule Castle Town. Servant Blade, no one knows what that is yet. I've got this as well. This is the Chamber of Secrets, but it's in 3ds Max and I don't have access to that. So it's $150 of stuck and nothing. What's this? Oh, that's the Master Sword that I went and did some funny ha-has with. Yeah, I've got... This story is taking up a fair bit of my time. I've even got a translator. Like, a Hyrule translator. First year potions class. This is a note that I had. Asphodel is a type of lily. That means my regrets follow you to the grave. Wormwood means absence. So if you put them together... it's I regret what happened to your mother. Lily, regrets, dead, absence. So, powder root of asphodel, infusion of wormwood. That's people suggest Snape was doing that. So yeah, it was a very interesting thing at the time. While I'm talking, yeah, I've got quite a bit of notes and other paraphernalia ready for Harrison Hyrule for when that time shows up. Everything is set. I'm going quite well with it. Very, very happy with it. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. Good night, everybody.